There have been a lot of great movies released this winter, and chances are you haven't even seen them.
Richard Gere never played the Incredible Hulk.
Time!
Jesus Christ, Ed Norton!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies you missed this winter. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the greatest movies released in late 2017 or early 2018 that have flown under the radar. Number 10, The Death of Stalin.
All the best doctors are in the gulag, or dead.
Anyone looking for a great political satire should definitely check out The Death of Stalin. The movie was originally released in the UK before eventually receiving a very limited release in the US. Directed by comedy legend Armando Iannucci, the plot follows the events surrounding the death of Joseph Stalin and stars a host of incredible actors, including Steve Buscemi and Jeffrey Tambor. It's a brilliantly cast movie and is gut-bustingly hilarious, without losing sight of the horror and misery of the time. It's a dark comedy that deserves to be checked out by anyone looking for a hilarious movie with modern-day political parallels.
How can you run and plot at the same time?
Hello, Svetlana!
Number 9, Early Man.
Time to go hunting!
Bit early, isn't it, Doug?
They don't make animated movies like this anymore. Well, since we're highlighting one, we guess they actually do, but you know what we mean. Early Man is a stop-motion movie from Nick Park, the director of other acclaimed stop-motion films like Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run. The movie follows a group of Stone Age cavemen who partake in a soccer-like game against Bronze Age invaders. It is littered with big names like Eddie Redmayne, Tom Hiddleston, and Maisie Williams, and contains the typical humor, warmth, and beautiful animation work you expect from a Nick Park movie. For those who are getting sick of CG animation, Early Man is your movie.
Sliced bread, wow! That's the best thing since, well, ever!
Number 8, The Ritual.
He's a good man. The best of us.
The Ritual is a British horror movie based on the novel of the same name by acclaimed novelist Adam Neville. 4 college friends reunite to go on a hiking trip in northern Sweden to commemorate the death of their mutual friend. However, they find themselves the subjects of a malevolent force once they become lost in the woods.
Oh my God!
It's a fun little horror movie, quite reminiscent of the Blair Witch Project. The cast, particularly leading man Rafe Spall, is top-notch. Horror is a very tricky genre to nail, but The Ritual is a solid entry in the crowded genre.
Phil, it was here!
Number 7, Mohawk.
To the north, there's a river. To the east, there's a war.
Mohawk is definitely a movie that flew under the radar. A Native American warrior sets fire to a U.S. Army camp during the War of 1812, and he and his 2 lovers, one a Mohawk woman, the other a British man, are subsequently hunted by soldier survivors of the attack. It seems as if no one has even heard of this Ted Geoghegan film, let alone seen it. Despite its extremely limited budget, Mohawk is nevertheless a great combination of action horror genre piece and searing socio-political commentary.
This is Mohawk land. We're in their house.
Number 6, The Party.
April. Congratulations.
Sally Potter's The Party is another black comedy with a cast of 7 respected actors. Patricia Clarkson, Bruno Ganz, Emily Mortimer, Cherry Jones, Cillian Murphy, Kristen Scott Thomas, and Timothy Spall. They gather together for a celebratory party that spirals into shocking revelations and violence. We've all been to a party like that, right?
Why? Just tell me why.
The action is contained within a single location, like a play, allowing its terrific actors to bounce off each other to create moments of both poignancy and sharp satire. If you like hilariously intelligent stories, get ready to party.
Yeah, that's some kind of friendship.
Number 5, Mary and the Witch's Flower.
Mary, stop! Everyone knows you're not supposed to go into the woods on misty days.
Want a pedigree? Mary and the Witch's Flower is the debut from Japan's Studio Ponok, founded by former Studio Ghibli lead film producer Yoshiaki Nishimura. A child named Mary attains a magical flower that allows her to turn into a witch for one night. The movie was released in Japan back in July 2017 before receiving an English dub limited release in January 2018.
This is amazing.
While this anime isn't quite as emotionally powerful or complex as Ghibli's Greatest, it's still a cute movie with a big heart and some gorgeous imagery.
Give me your hand!
Number 4. Game Night.
Guys, make sure you get a piece of this cheese. It's just...
First one that follows us gets shot.
Okay, roger that. You drive safe.
Game Night is a movie that really should have received more attention. The movie stars a host of fantastic actors, including leads Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams, and was directed by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, the writers of Horrible Bosses. And like Horrible Bosses, Game Night is a terrific blend of dark comedy and thriller. It's a ton of fun. And best of all, it contains a genuinely unpredictable and surprising story.
Oh my god, I shot you!
What the?
In a time when Disney dominates the mainstream market, it's refreshing to see such an original and hilarious movie for adult audiences.
Okay.
Number 3. Thoroughbreds.
I'm being foolish.
It's the worst fake crying I've ever seen. She's just using the technique.
Thoroughbreds is yet another dark comedy thriller combo, which stars Olivia Cooke, Anya Taylor-Joy, and the late, lamented Anton Yelchin. It follows two friends, Lily and Amanda, who plot to murder Lily's stepfather with the help of a drug dealer.
Lily has a business proposition for you.
The movie was originally screened at Sundance in 2017, but had its limited release in March 2018. And the wait was definitely worth it. The story twists and turns in hilariously unpredictable ways. For those who believe that movies don't tell original or exciting stories anymore, run with Thoroughbreds.
You want to hold it?
No thanks.
Number 2. Phantom Thread.
Good morning.
Will you have dinner with me?
The artsy Phantom Thread was nominated for a bunch of Academy Awards, so while you've undoubtedly heard of it, chances are you haven't actually seen it. The movie was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and is set in the fashion world of 1950s London. And it is every bit as visually stunning as you might imagine.
I know it's not going as I expected. I didn't mean these things to come out. I'm sorry, but it was meant to be nice.
Well, what did you expect?
It's reported to be Daniel Day-Lewis's final role, so really, you should see it for that reason alone. You may think it's just another pretentious Oscar movie, but, okay, it is, but it's powerful. There will be clothes.
Whatever you do it carefully.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I've killed savages, because that's my job.
Let's do our jobs. Find those pages.
Number 1. Annihilation.
Can you describe its form?
Original and mesmerizing science fiction is still being made. People just don't always watch it. Annihilation is a woefully underappreciated movie starring Natalie Portman as a scientist who travels into a mysterious alien zone known as the Shimmer. Based on Jeff Vandermeer's Southern Reach trilogy, it's an imaginative, scary movie that is beautifully shot, with a thought-provoking story.
Did it communicate with you?
It reacted to me.
It's one of the best sci-fi offerings in years, yet it underperformed at the box office. Whether you catch it on Netflix or in a theater, please do watch it, because this movie deserves far more attention than it got.
It's destroying everything.
It's not destroying. It's making something new.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.